Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Good people see hostility rising daily.
Memorial Day and where it comes from.
Right.
What custom is it? You understand? And where did this custom derive from? Alright? Are we supposed to be honoring the dead? Putting flowers on their grave?
Right.
And all those things. You're going to find out too, if you read and we go into the history of Memorial Day, you're going to find out that it's a heathenistic custom. It comes from the Romans and the Greeks. You understand? We're going to bring out the information on it today.
Right.
You got to do your research and your study out here today. Understand what you're doing. And then in America, they picked it up after the Civil War. You understand? After the Civil War, let Mother Quah bring out about the issue and the fact about the Civil War and how they picked it up here in America. But today, we want to read about the Greek and the Roman history of Memorial Day. All right?
Okay, sir.
Now, with that being said, I'm going to an article written by a professor at the University of Arkansas. And he states that Memorial Day is ancient history. All right? Since 1866, Americans have marked Memorial Day with cut flowers and somber grave visits. But according to University of Arkansas researcher, Memorial Days in the ages past were not always such a solemn occasion. Ancient Greeks and Romans held public festivals and threw food into tombs, says Dr. Donald Ingalls, a professor of history. As of today, Memorial Days were emotional events, days to remember loved ones. But among the Greeks and Romans, they were also times of celebration with feasting and dancing. The memorial holidays of Greece and Rome were each called Ancestria and Paternia. Every year for Ancestria, Greek families will adorn their loved ones' graves with flowers, just as American families do today. Same they do on Memorial Day. They go out to them graves and put flowers on those soldiers' graves and all that kind of stuff. Alright? But rather than decorating grave sites as a social practice of respect and remembrance, the Greeks offer flowers to please their ancestor spirits. You understand that? Like to make them ancestor spirits feel good. Now, what does the Bible say about that? For all you good Christians out here celebrating Memorial Day, trying to appease the spirit of someone who passed away.
Right.
What does the scripture say about somebody when they pass away? I wonder if y'all know. Was it the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Yahweh Shai, in the Israelite School I.S.U.P.K, under Commander General YAHANNA? We understand what the spirit said. The Lord said about the spirit once it's gone. Somebody give me Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament, chapter 9, verse 5.
Come on. Got it, sir.
Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 5.
Go ahead.
For the living know that they shall die.
See that? Everybody know that they're going to pass away one day. We all going to die, Mama Quiet.
Right.
We ain't going to be here forever.
That's
you understand?
Right.
We all going to roll up out of here. Everybody know it. Go ahead.
Come. But the dead know not anything.
But the what, brother?
But the dead know not anything.
Them people in the grave, they don't know nothing.
Right.
They don't know you put no flowers on their grave.
Right.
You ain't making them feel good by putting flowers on their grave.
Right.
Or making these spirits feel fine. Go ahead.
Neither have they any more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten.
They don't have no reward on the earth. They gone. You understand? Let them be at peace. They gone, man. Go ahead.
Verse 6. Also their love.
Their what?
Their love.
Their what?
Their love.
They don't have no more love when they go in the grave. All this garbage you see about when somebody died, they spirit and walk on earth and the jealous boyfriend and jealous husband, all those kind of garbage they pushing to you in Hollywood, man.
Right.
They ain't got no more love.
Right.
When you going, you going. Go ahead.
And their hatred.
And they don't hate nothing neither. So why were they trying to appease the spirits during the time of the Greeks? Why? They had no knowledge. Everybody looked at the Greeks and the Romans as being wise. Well, the Greeks really. The Romans didn't do nothing but take the Greek gods and made them be their gods, give them different names.
Right, that's right.
But you look at them Greeks as being people who are wise.
Right.
Well, how are you wise trying to make a spirit happy that's gone, somebody gone? Going to the gravesite, so you want to appease your ancestor's spirit. Like that makes no sense.
Right.
When the Lord said, when they gone, they gone. Read.
And their envy is now perished.
They what?
Their envy is now perished.
Their envy is now perished. I mean, they ain't got no more envy on this earth. Go ahead.
Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun.
You see that? Like they ain't got no more portion for anything that's done under the sun.
Right.
You worshiping these spirits that's dead?
Right.
It's witchcraft. You understand that?
Right.
That's witchcraft.
Right.
And it's following people or customs who are not your people.
Right.
Something the Lord said for us not to do. And this custom of Memorial Day go all the way back to the Greeks and Romans.
Right.
That's where it go back to. Don't think you're doing nothing special in a land called America.
Right.
You following what the Greeks and the Romans did. Now, Malachi, you got something you want to say on that?
Just real quick, sir, if I could.
Come on.
It's so heavy what you bringing out. How it's normal, you know. They once they did, they did, and you know we got Christians running around and our people running around saying, "Oh, my grandfather and my grandmother, they looking over me." You know what I'm saying? Like this is commonly something that's said. You know what I'm saying in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American community that they dead forefathers is looking over them.
Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. I believed it when I was in the world. I had my aunts and them telling me, yeah, the spirit of your mother watching out for you and something. And I was in the world and I was ignorant and I believed it.
Right.
It wasn't to the truth. And the Israelites go to I.S.U.P.K. under Commander General YAHANNA that I got shown something different.
Right.
That was a lie.
Right.
Once they gone, they gone.
Right.
You understand? They have no more portion for anything on earth, like the brother just said. Like the brother just brought out. You understand? Like we gotta learn how to have knowledge from the Lord.
That's right.
And not knowledge of the world.
Right.
You want to take this now, let me tell you something. More they go all the way back to the Greeks. And how can you call a society or people wise that's worshiping dead spirits?
Right.
You understand?
Right.
That makes no sense. They ain't got no knowledge, no wisdom.
Right.
Let me get some more on this story here, because this is real heavy in the story about where Memorial Day actually came from. Alright, let's get some more on here, alright? Now, hold on, bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, here we go. The Greeks felt that the deceased had a personal interest to see that they were still remembered among their family and their community. You see that? Like, they felt, meaning something inside of them, what you think, how you feel.
Right.
God don't care about what you think or how you feel. Somebody give me Isaiah 55:8 real fast. You understand? And while you getting that, I'm going to keep on reading.
Got it, sir.
Read.
Isaiah 55:8.
Go ahead.
My thoughts ain't your Slaki. My thoughts are not your thoughts.
Go ahead.
Neither are your ways my ways.
Go ahead.
Saith the Lord.
Go ahead.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
You understand that the Most High's ways is higher than our ways. Most High don't care how we feel or what we think. You understand that?
Right.
He gave us ways to live and be righteous on earth. We got to do that. And it ain't righteous worshiping no dead spirit.
Come.
In Memorial Day, you worshiping dead spirits. The spirit of dead soldiers. They dead.
Right.
So why are you worshiping them? It makes no sense. You want to give everything honor and glory except for the Lord, man.
Right.
And his son Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Right.
And how do you do that? By doing what God say do.
That's right.
You understand?
That's right.
Now, let's get some more on this here. That was the Greeks. The Romans had a different way of remembering the dead with their families. When a person died, a plaster mold was applied to the face. That mold was used to carve a bust of the deceased, meaning when he died, they put some mold on the face to make an image of his face. Alright? Alright, in subsequent funerals, these busts will be carried through the streets, escorting the new body to its resting place. These funeral processions must have been a fantastic sight. You understand? Dozens of people behind the deceased carrying busts of their ancestors. It showed that the departed was still part of the family, that there was an unbroken continuity. Partly because families lived on the land of their ancestors, loved ones were considered participants in family activities, even after death. Each year, families would travel to the local cemetery and host an elaborate picnic on the grave of the deceased. You understand? Listen, I'm going to bring the truth from this one here. This is evil. The departed loved one was believed to participate in these feasts. Often a chair was left empty to accommodate the spirit, or food offerings were tossed into the tomb. Ingalls asserts that many of the grave sites were equipped with special openings through which food or wine could be delivered to the dead. You understand? They could never deal with the fact that these people were wholly gone. They believed the dead guy's here, we have this chair for him, and we'll pour this wine down the hole to make him happy. You understand? This is ridiculous. Let me get that scripture one more time, Quadazar. Ecclesiastes 9 and 6.
Come on. Ecclesiastes 9 and 6.
Give me that one more time.
Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished.
You understand that? Their love, their hatred has now perished.
That's right.
You understand that?
That's right.
Their love and their hatred. They ain't got no more love and hatred.
Right.
They ain't sitting there having a drink with you. They gone. It said now perished. Hold on one second, Quaz. I found one more thing I was looking for in this article here. Alright, listen to this real careful, everybody. The feasts were considered a public ritual, so the community knew whether your family was fulfilling its duty to the dead. Ain't that something? You could be held responsible for the harm caused by malevolent ancestors. As a result, it became a community effort to keep the dead satisfied. However, the threat of angry ancestors was not the only reason that communities began to honor their heroic dead. Just as the Civil War inspired America to found Memorial Day, the Peloponnesian War convinced Greece to memorialize its fallen soldiers. You understand that?
Right.
Just like the Greece wanted to honor their fallen soldiers, the same thing, excuse me, the same thing during the Civil War. You understand that?
Right.
This is ridiculous, man. Yeah, this is ridiculous. The first memorial ceremony was held in Athens, Greece in 431 BC, when Pericles offered a funeral oration for the soldiers of the Peloponnesian War. The event was a large-scale public commemoration in which the entire city of Athens participated. You understand? And this is what he said. This type of wartime memorial pulls people together. Those who die in combat become the community dead, a group of people to be honored by all. And that's exactly what they do during Memorial Day, right or wrong. They have ceremonies on TV, they worship and honor the ones who dead and fought for their country. And the Lord said, don't do these things here. Give me that scripture one more time, Quadazar. Ecclesiastes 9 verse 6.
Ecclesiastes 9 verse 6.
Go ahead.
Also their love and their hatred and their envy is now perished.
See that? The love they had. See, they're drinking wine with you.
Right.
And their hatred.
Right.
Talking about making them mad. You afraid to make your ancestors mad.
Right.
Well, they ain't got no hatred. Because they ain't here no more.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
They body and they spirit gone.
Right.
Go ahead.
Neither have they any more a portion forever in anything that is done under the sun.
They don't have nothing here on the earth. Under the sun is the earth. And when they go, they ain't got no more portion under this earth.
Right.
Any more, Q?
La asa.
Now you might say, one might say Quadazai or Mawaquad, well, what happens when you die? Where did you go when you die? Somebody give me Psalms 104 verse 29. 29 and 30. This is what happens once you pass away and you go where you die. The Lord laid it clearly in the Bible. Y'all worrying about spirits, your dead ancestors. That is a heathenistic custom. We're going to pull it and show you in the scriptures even further. But first we're going to show you what happens to you when you die.
Got it, sir.
Read.
Psalms 104 verse 29.
Come on.
Thou hidest thy face
The Most High hide his face from you. Go ahead.
They are troubled.
Go ahead.
Thou takest away their breath.
When the Most High take your breath away, means you give up the ghost of the spirit, you gone. Go ahead.
They die.
You die. Right? This is your ancestor. Somebody you know, they died. They dead. Go ahead.
And return to their dust.
What does that mean? Your body go in the grave. The spirit's no longer in the body. They go in the grave and they go back to dust. Go ahead.
Thou sendest forth thy spirit.
Go ahead.
They are created.
They are what?
Created.
The Most High said he sent forth your spirit. Why did he send forth your spirit? Because once you die, your spirit goes up into heaven. And your spirit got to be sent forth on the earth once again. You understand?
Right.
So when you die, you up in heaven.
Right.
Waiting to come back down here on the earth.
Right.
You ain't got no concern no more about what's going on down here on the earth.
Right.
That makes no sense.
Right.
It's like an old wives' fable. Old tale they telling all these stuff to scary kids at nighttime. Well, it done got out of hand and they got to stop. Read.
Come. And thou renewest the face of the earth.
What does it mean to renew? Meaning you was here before.
Right.
You want to come back again.
Right.
You want to renew the face of the earth. You understand that?
Right.
All this stuff they talking about, your ancestors and the spirits and all that, that is just a lie. It's a heathen next to customer. Mawakwa, give me Jeremiah 10. 10 and 1. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some more on this.
Yes, them have the heart of a pagan. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous trod in the countenance of the Almighty One. Them have the heart of demons. The children have the heart of a lion, I know. Evil a move with Satan. Righteous walk in the countenance of the Almighty One. Poor people see hostility rising daily. Ignorant multiply brutality. I see that they run gone left mommy. Fi struggle the hard road with 5 beginning. Our I see baby having baby. Nothing that happen no do.